What do you need to know if you're going to mount Amazon running boards? Let's cover it in this video, guys. So first of all, go through your hardware. Make sure you got all your hardware. Make sure you got all your brackets. This particular step uses 3 brackets. I still have to put the one back here. We got one here and one up front. This is meant to disperse the weight. This one will do the majority of the holding because it's in between the 2 doors of my extended cab, meaning that if somebody was going to get in back here, they're still putting a lot of pressure on this bracket. Also, here, you're putting the majority of the weight between these 2 brackets. Let's take a look underneath what these brackets look like, guys. So, mounting up the brackets, I'll get some light on this subject here for you guys. This is how the hardware looks, guys. So, we got the 1 bolt right there, and then a main bolt that goes through the rocker panel. That means that your rocker panel must be in good shape. You cannot mount these if your rocker panel is in bad shape. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm taping off the back sides so that I don't have spot where dust and dirt can get in. So any spot that would have a hole, I've put tape on them, like right here. What that does is keeps all the dust and dirt out of there. So I do this to kind of help prevent, keep stuff out that I don't want to get in there. Also, we prepped this frame, guys. We did a lot of work to clean up this frame and get some undercoating protection on it. And I did use bed liner as an undercoating because it's more durable. It will hold up. That being said, I also wanted to bring that topic up because our steps here, these brackets, are also sprayed with the same bed liner as the frame. My reasoning for this is that is a more durable coating, and as I get kick up from my tires, I won't chew up those brackets as fast. They'll stay nicer a little bit longer because they got a durable coating on them. And the more time you give this stuff to cure, the better. So if you rush these and try to get these on, these have sat for 72 hours and they're still a little soft, but they're starting to get harder. The frame has been almost a week, and the frame is really hard. Like, the coating on it is very durable. That's what you want. You want that coating to get hardened up, and it takes time for it to cure. Dry time is about 12 to 16 hours to where you can touch it. Actual hardness curing is about 72. So it's really crazy on the bed liner, guys, especially that spray, the spray bed liner Duplicolor, and that's what we were using here. So the next step will be to mount my last bracket, which is back here. And then we're going to go ahead and set that running board up on top of here and run the bolts. I will do a separate video on bolting the step onto here, but it is a wider step than what I had before. So it'll make it a lot easier to get in and out of this truck since this truck has a slight lift to it. Few other things we got to do in the future, guys. I got to fix my fender flares. This has got a really bad gap on the bottom side there that I have to tighten that gap up. I got to take the bolts loose and basically re-drill the holes to get it to fit tight. Also, I want to put my locks in for my upper control arms before this thing goes off to alignment, and then it's off to alignment for this truck. So we are wrapping this one up here. We are getting really close, guys. We've done a lot of work. We've got our rock protection. The back flares are already done. Our back lift is put in. We've done a ton to this truck, guys, and it's a few more steps and we're there. So I want to say thank you guys for all the support lately. We've really been growing. Continue hitting that like button and hitting the subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Also, we are launching our merch store, so check out merch, link down below. But guys, remember, this stuff is just nuts and bolts, and I'll see you on the next one.